Detroit, Michigan. Just as we do every Thanksgiving Day, the kick is off, and here we go from Detroit. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
You know what I like, Kate? I like that even though he got burned a couple times last week, had the interceptions, he didn't let that throw him off his game or make him gun-shy to keep pushing the ball down the field. And look what that mindset got him as a result. 3 touchdowns, and much more importantly, a win. There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or what make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
He's got the first down grab and still going. He's all the way across midfield down to inside that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Like 20.
Off to the air now. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Lions have a first down.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Running it with David Montgomery. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Quincy Williams making the tackle. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Goff on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack. Lions making the call for their field goal unit. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offensive first down. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. From the red zone on 1st. That one connects. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And, of course, Well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Second down now. They need 7. Williams set to pass. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Jets.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So second down coming up.
It's now second and 10.
Williams from the gun. Into the hands of Romeo Doubs. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
A gain of 12. First down.
On play action, Williams. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He finds Tigakakwo for the grab. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
On first down, here comes Hall. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Working from the gun, Williams. Brought in. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets finish off their opening drive. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
We go to line. 180.
Goff off the play action. Finds Isaac Tislan, complete. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They get 19 on that pickup. And that is good for a Detroit first down. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. On the draw, this is Gibbs. That's no way to treat your reigning conference player of the week as they dump him for a loss.
39-yard line.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
You won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston.
Brings up third down.
Let's see what they went with. Third down. Third and long for him here. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's third down.
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. He's up close to the 30.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. They start the drive with Hall. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They go right back to Hall. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. We're 1 quarter closer to some turkey as we've reached the end of one on Thanksgiving. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They start out with a 3rd and 9. Here for Hall. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They've got first down here from the 36. Here's Hall once more. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones on the mountains are really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Looking underneath here for Hall. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break out the first down.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they face second down. Now here's Williams. Into a crowd and intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And the Lions get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception. And you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
Gibbs can't reach the end zone. He is stopped, and we've got a penalty flag down as well.
Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Shotgun snap here to go. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
From the gun, Goff. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions parlay the interception into points. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. One right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jets 7.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Gould on the return. In the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And he is the NFL leader in rushing yards as we work through November. He's hoping an excellent season can continue as such here. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Short pass brought in. Space past the 35. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Escapes the pocket. Checks it down to Hall. And this one does not go far.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. Dan Campbell getting his Lions offense ready to go for a new series. And they were not blessed with the short field they got on their prior drive. This one is a world away as they begin deep on their own side. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Well, even a drop would have been better than that, frankly. Couldn't find a way back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Another one caught by St. Brown. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Jack Fox on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Starts the return at the 34. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots at this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets. They'll cobble together a yard there. Alex Singleton makes the tackle.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's Williams. Caught, nice game left side. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. All set to go now from the 35.
That's good for a Jets first down.
First down throw by Williams. It's his running back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
So it's going to be 2nd and about 4 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Ford Field on its way. To throw is Williams. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Here's Williams again. Finds him over the middle. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. 4th down, Williams. Has his man, it stops. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. Detroit calls timeout, it's 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Offense in position now, it's 1st and goal. Again, it's Williams. Has it in close. Touchdown, New York. The Jets earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Goff to the air now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down. Goff setting the throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
180.
Throwing is gone. Able to find Smith-Schuster here. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Throwing again. Here's Goff. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Screen here for Gibbs. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Goff on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Jets take their first time out. The Lions readying for the punt. Jack Fox will kick it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. First call here coming from the shotgun. Williams from the gun. Throw right side, and Dobbs has it. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
It's second and inches at the 31-yard line.
Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense with an enviable spot to be in, second and inches. Williams to throw. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down. It was not that long ago, Brock, that a linebacker on a running back was a mismatch that you wanted. That is no longer the case, as he's comfortably there to tip that away.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying, because back in the day, those linebackers were 240, 250, sometimes 260 pounds. And it's such a disadvantage in space, but that's not the case anymore. These guys, well, most of them can really run.
It's caught by Wilson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. Williams to throw on first. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two.
Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Lions will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. He had all the distance and just enough accuracy to send it through. And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the third quarter. Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. They start the half with a give to Hall. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They give on second to Hall. Get some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. Breece Hall. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets take the lead right away in half number 2. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Jets take a 4-point lead.
41. Lions 17.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Just Law, the man in motion. Off the play fake, here's Goff. That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. He's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. We've set it downs from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Off play action, Goff. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
This is Gibbs on second down. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Lions have a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Another one for Gibbs. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Back to Gibbs now on second. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. They got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag. From the gun, Goff. That's complete to the back, David Montgomery. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind this guy, and now it's fourth down. Punting unit out now. And they could really use a good one here. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. They'll start this one out with Hall. No one's around him, he's got space. Has a hole left, room to run. Still has some space inside the 35. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Jets now lead by 10. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. But I think he'd be the first to tell you, it's about the guys up front, the receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Jets drive their lead to 11.
Lions 17.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Dan Campbell getting his Lions offense ready to go for a new series. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's Goff. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Up second and 17 at the 15-yard line.
In off to Gibbs from the gun. And he gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be third down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Here he goes, third and long. Completed over the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. So the big play gets them just beyond midfield. It's first down.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Motion the tight end over. Here's Goff on first and 10. He finds Laporta. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Jets' 42-yard line.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap here to Goff. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
And the Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
1st and goal at the 7.
1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
SOS. You hear me talking about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Montgomery. Second quarterback run here. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll run. It's Gibbs. And he's in for the touchdown. The Lions shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point
Goff's
conversion.
going to throw for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody.
He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Goff off the play action. Finds his fullback. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
That's good for a Lions.
Just 1 quarter standing between these teams and Turkey in this Thanksgiving contest. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Back now, pressure coming. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Picked up 6 on the run. Now they're facing 3rd and goal.
6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
One of the tight ends in motion left.
Motion.
Here's another for him. And he will not be denied a second time. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions take a 4-point lead.
Lions 32, Jets 28.
Fox now to kick this one away.
To kick off for the Lions.
Here's Gould on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You could really create some indecision now defensively.
He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. And he has just earned something most running backs are never lucky enough to even approach. This is now a 200-yard showing for him on the ground. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding offense.
So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. So they get dinged for the holding. Got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And New York takes it back for a touchdown. The Jets take a 4th quarter lead.
Well, if this winds up holding as your game winner, and I almost hope it does. I don't know if I should say that. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. But I just love what it illustrates. The want-to from this defense to go and finish. Anytime, anywhere, anyone. You don't know when that big play's coming, but you've got to deliver, and they just did.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. The Lions get ready to return to the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 15-yard line.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Out of the shotgun, Goff. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down.
3rd down.
Defense is roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have him in a great spot to end this drive immediately. 3rd and long for him here. That's him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
He runs it up to midfield. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Williams on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 29-yard line.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this 2nd and inches. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10.
1st down, Jets.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Catch made over the middle. It did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down.
Offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Out of the pistol, Williams. That throw finds Okonkwo. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like Brock can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Lions in the nickel. This is 3rd down. He'll throw it. He completes it in traffic. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Back to throw it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way. Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. Well, he danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play. Jets into the nickel, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Looking to throw. Risky throw. It's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, New York. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick six.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Here's a return from the 7. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And that last pick six might just be the nail in the coffin of their hopes in this one, Brock, as that lead now stretches to 2 possessions.
Well, we get to see now how these guys react to this kind of adversity. Do they shake it off and be aggressive? Because we know they've got to score and score quickly.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Off to the air now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in a hurry up here.
A loss of 6 yards brings up 3rd and 16.
Off now, 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions gotta score in a hurry. Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. Desperation time here. That's complete to Sloan. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
And the Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
On 1st down, it's gone. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Here we go.
Throwing again, it's gone. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. The 30. The 10. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Dan Campbell getting his Lions offense ready to go for a new series. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Goff trying again here after the pick. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. They've got to keep moving quick here.
A loss of 6. It's now 3rd and 13.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. Offense up to the line fast.
An 8-yard loss brings up 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They're going to pass it here. He gets it again to Mitchell. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. The Jets take their first time out. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's going to be 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Jets. 1st down. 1st and goal.
Oh. Will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Williams from the gun. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets put up even more points in a win.
New York.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Jets making a 24-point ball game.
Lions 32.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And he's brought down Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So it's a road win for the Jets. And as the country celebrates what it is thankful for, Brock, these guys, well, they're thankful for leaving this one with a well-earned win.
Yeah, something is a little different on Thanksgiving. Something special for a lot of these guys. Playing their first Thanksgiving game, even their first holiday game. Something special about being tabbed to play on this holiday. And it produced a heck of a win for them. They'll definitely remember.
So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.